Ever since the Supreme Court ruled in favor of a local government autonomy, it has been a debate whether to allow the state resident electoral commissioners to handle the local government election or hand the local government election over to INEC. Reasons being that, in most cases, when the resident electoral commissioner handles the local government election, thereby manipulating the election results and winning all the local government elections to their political party. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below. National Assembly plans to rush new electoral body to conduct local government elections. Strong indications have emerged that members of the National Assembly will commence debates on a bill to establish a new body to take over the conduct of local government elections from the State Independent Electoral Commission when the Assembly resumes later this month. For more indications, the bill, sponsored by Senator Mohammed Sani Musa, APC Niger State, which is seeking to establish the National Independent Local Government Electoral Commission, will be fast-tracked by the National Assembly once it resumes later this month. The National Independent Local Government Electoral Commission will be responsible for conducting election to the office of the local government chairman and councillors and any other matter thereof to do with local government as a third tier of government. The bill was introduced just after the Supreme Court abolished the joint state and local government accounts. That judgment was seen as largely political and against the direct letters of a constitution and principles of federalism, which recognize the state as the federating unit of a federation. Nigeria is now in a bid on what to do with Section 162, subsection 6 to 8 of a constitution, which provides for the operation of a joint state-local government account. Though the Supreme Court has outlawed the section, but it remains in the Constitution with the National Assembly unable to remove it, as the state assemblies are not expected to support the move as is expected via Section 9 of the Constitution. Now, in a further move against the principle of federalism and direct affront to the Constitution, the National Assembly is reported to be shaping up to enact the National Independent Local Government Electoral Commission, which will be responsible for conducting elections to the office of a local government chairman and councillors and any other matter thereof to do with local government as a third tier of government. The National Assembly, according to sources, wishes to enact this legislation without repealing Section 197, subsection 1 of the Constitution, which says there shall be established for each state of a federation the State Independent Electoral Commission, whose composition and power has set out in. However, it was learned that National Assembly is constrained that it cannot alter this provision of a constitution because the State House of Assembly will not give heed to the proposal, as it is expected for any alteration of any provision of a constitution as stipulated by Section 9 of a constitution. The National Assembly findings showed is determined to push through the new law against the provisions of a constitution. This development, it is feared, will lead to two frontal assaults on the Nigerian Federation. First was the joint account and then the implementation of a new law. According to a political analyst who preferred anonymity, this law, if it is enacted, against the provisions of a constitution will ultimately lead to a constitutional impasse, as many lawyers are bound to challenge the new law. Given the observable lack of independence of the SIECs, some stakeholders, including YAGA Africa, have called for the independence of the commissions to be further protected and not to throw the baby and the bath water away. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's know in the comment section. What do you all think? Personally, I feel that this is a very good development, because what normally happens in states is that if, for example, if APC wins at the state level, automatically the government knows they know how to manipulate election results to make it that APC would win all of the local governments. If the local government is 100, APC will win all of the local governments, thereby making it impossible. It's just impossible, not even nearly, for any other political party to win in a state where there's APC is the head at the states. APC wins the state level. It's so difficult. It's not even doable. In most cases, what happens is that the state government will not remit any money, like no penny, to the local government. The local government is just a figurehead. The local government gets no money from the states. It is the state governor that will decide what kind of projects to be done in those local governments. And at the end of the day, you get to find out that there is little or no development in all of these local governments, because the local government chairman has no funds, number one. Apart from the fact that they have no funds, they do not have, that much say. When there's no money, what is left to do? That is just the situation in the local government. And now that the local government now has the autonomy, they get their money directly from the federal level, it is best for them to also have an electoral body, to conduct their election, so that these governors do not also have their way when it's time for election. As long as it is still the Resident Electoral Commission that conducts the local government election, the main purpose of having a local government autonomy will be defeated. So I think it's best, to have a separate body that will conduct the local government election, that will be free of the influence of state governors, so that other parties have a shot. So even if APC or PDP wins at the state level, at least there should be freedom for each local government to decide if they want to be run by a PDP person, Labour Party, or someone from APGA or SDP, whatever political party, so that these same governors do not still have power or control over the local government. You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. What do you all think? Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done that. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.